All right, so here we go. This is going to be a recap now for this Thursday, November 9th, 2023. As you've heard me say many, many times, if there's one day that you need to trade, it's always going to be on a Thursday, and this Thursday definitely didn't disappoint. So anyway, so we did a couple things. Once again, as you know, for my last few videos, I've been watching the currencies, and we did trade. Again, I did a few here. I'll just show you the Aussie US. This was just a pretty much straight up a scalp trade. We call it CB, but it's a nice little pattern for scalping purposes, and we use it mainly on the currencies, on Forex. That's what we had. So we have what we call CB short here. A little bit after 10:45, was only in the trade for 2 to 3 minutes here, and then we went ahead and got out and made a nice little profit on that. So we pulled up some money on the Aussie. Once again, we also, as you know, we do a lot of indices. So we traded some indices as well. Let's take a peek at how we did on the indices. All right, here's the mini Russell. It was just a pretty textbook HF2 short. Came in about an hour after the opening bell this morning. Somewhere around, I think came in around 10:30 or so. And anyway, took a nice little short on HF2. Went ahead and we did a cover here. It was about 15 minutes later or so, and nice little profit on that. We did not touch the mini Russell anymore. Once again, remember, I'm just looking at 4 different patterns here, folks. It's not complicated. And let's take a look. The big trade today was on the mini Nasdaq. So let's look at that trade on the mini Nasdaq. All right, so here's going to be the mini Nasdaq trade. As you know, if you were with us this morning, we came in when we opened up the show this morning at 9 a.m. We were coming in long on the mini Nasdaq, and shortly after, I think it was 9:06. I mentioned I was going to go ahead and add on. So this was an add to my initial HF1 buy. And I did have a target up here, and we got extremely close. And it pulled back very quickly. But I stayed to it. This particular level has a very high probability of still being taken out. And so, is one of those trades where you wish you would have gotten out, and particularly when it's coming right back down to my initial entry. But we held to the trade, and it finally hit it, and we went ahead and we exited and took our profit. So this actually was a really nice trade for the day, and I did trade a few other things. So let's look and see what we did here. Trade a little bit of the pounds US. Once again, I'm starting to watch the currencies in the morning. I like what I'm seeing. So trade a little bit of Aussie, of course, a little bit of pound. The yen, I really started off with a really nice trade on the yen. Then I gave it back. There's a few other trades that just didn't work out. I ended up giving it back, but not a big loss on that. I didn't want to get too crazy on that, and we kept it down to a minimum. And of course, the mini Russell, nice little trade, but the big one obviously was the mini Nasdaq. So once again, all these trades that you see that I'm making, I do call them out in our live Discord channel, and or if they happen within the first 30 minutes or 30 minutes prior to the opening bell, you'll watch me make these trades. So anyhow, if you'd like to follow us a little bit further, you can do that by visiting my website and check out our offers. You can get into our Discord channel, and where you will continue to watch me trade throughout the day. And not only am I looking at these Forex pairs, but I'm also looking at some of the indices, and also looking at some metals like gold and silver, and also looking at some of the energies, natural gas, crude oil, and of course we do have stocks as well. We do put out a watch list of all the stocks that I'm looking at that meet my criteria, possibly setting up one or several of our patterns. And that's shared with everybody in Discord. So if you like what you see and you'd like to follow me further throughout the morning and see what I'm trading, what I'm getting into, you can certainly do that by joining our Discord channel. And you can find that information at innovativetradingstrategies.com. All right, that's it. Going into Friday, not really knowing what to expect tomorrow, so it may end up being another dead day. But Fridays sometimes can surprise us and may have some good action in the morning. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, y'all have a really good day.